Hey everybody, it is Thirsty Thursday, and don't forget on Thirsty Thursdays we talk about vampires. And what more fitting movie to talk about on Thirsty Thursday than Morbius? I've been meaning to talk about this movie for over a month now, and I'm finally doing it. It normally takes a natural disaster to bring unity to the world, but my god, this movie got DC fans, Marvel fans, movie critics, moviegoers. It got them all to shake hands and all commit to saying that they hated this movie with zero backlash. I was expecting to honestly hate this movie because this movie was united by hate. This movie isn't great, but it also wasn't terrible. It had some really weird editing choices and it felt like a lot of things were cut out. But honestly, this movie felt like a throwback to the early 2000s. And honestly, if this movie was made in the early 2000s, I feel like it'd be getting a lot of praise right now. Kind of like how the movie Constantine got a sequel after 20 years. Like I said, there's a lot of weird editing going on, but maybe it's because they were cutting out things like Easter eggs that didn't belong, maybe things that were confusing the timeline, or maybe because of rights, because of Marvel and Sony. I don't know, that could be it. There's definitely talk about the CGI in this film. I'm not a big person on CGI, especially when it's not done well. But both DC and Marvel had some really bad CGI also. Like I said, I wasn't a big fan of this movie, but it did feel like a throwback to the early 2000s, even like the late 90s. Like I'm talking about movies like The Shadow. But one thing I've learned doing reviews on social media is no matter how bad a movie is, no matter how bad the CGI is, no matter how bad the acting is, no matter how bad the directing is, someone is going to love this garbage. I wouldn't be surprised in 15 years this movie was a cult classic. I give Morbius a D+. Please don't forget to add and subscribe. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and I'll see you at the movies.
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.